The national final of the 4th edition of Times Ascent Engineering Mastermind, India's biggest intercorporate quiz for engineers, was held in Mumbai recently. Before the start of the national finals, the Mumbai Zonal round witnessed a close-edged battle to choose the Mumbai Zonal finalist. Edelweiss emerged as the winner and joined the final Zonal finalists from Bangalore, Chennai, Pune, Delhi and Baroda.
Welcome to Ascent Engineering Mastermind 2015, brought to you by Murugappa Group and our associate sponsors, Capgemini. This is the national finale and we have 6 teams from 6 wonderful cities. Let me introduce the teams to my right, starting with Edelweiss representing Bombay, Mumbai. I have team number 2 to my right, which is KPMG from Pune. I have Posoko representing Delhi here. To my left is team 4, which is Robert Bosch from Bangalore. I have team 5, which is HCL from Chennai. And of course, last finalists today are L&T from Baroda. May I request our chief guest today, Mr. Ramesh Menon, who is Director HR at Murugappa Group, to join us on stage, sir. Let's have a round of applause. May I request Mr. Milind Pingre from Director Times Group to also join us on the stage. Just a quick word. Engineers, what are your memories and what do you think about Ascent Engineering Mastermind?
Well, 75% of our group's revenue comes from engineers, or either chemical engineers or automobiles, so everything connected with that. Therefore, I think, well, first thing when I think about engineers and looking at me, you know, I wouldn't be having my bread and butter if I didn't have them. Thank you.
5 rounds of quizzing. I'm going to announce scores and the rounds as we move ahead. Round 1 is a straightforward, hardcore engineering questions. Will be on the screens here and to my back. 10 points for a right answer. 10 points for a right answer, and the question shall pass. First question on the screen. This is for you, Edelweiss. 10 points. Between 1661 and 1665, this person wrote a book called Vegetables, where he hypothesizes how plants transpire or how water rises from roots to leaves. Intriguingly, his ideas came 200 years before botanists could verify this. Who are we talking about?
Is this Isaac Newton?
That is a wonderful start and a guest to the quiz. Isaac Newton it is. 10 points to Edelweiss. I'll be moving to KPMG now. KPMG. Elliot Alderson, a young man living in New York, works at the cyber security company AllSafe as a security engineer. Struggling with social anxiety disorder, but his thought process seemed very heavily influenced by paranoia. He connects people by hacking them, and which often leads him to be called a cyber vigilante. Who are we talking about? How do we better know him in popular culture? Yes, KPMG, this is your chance for 10 points before we move on. All right, I shall be moving on. Posoko, this is your chance.
This is the plot of Mr. Robot.
Mr. Robot, can you please elaborate, Posoko, on this?
Mr. Robot is actually sort of a hacker who leads a hacker group called F Society. Basically, this is a fictional character.
Okay. And what is Mr. Robot primarily involved in?
Primarily, he is involved in bringing down the global financial system.
Put your hands together for Posoko there. That is the most precise answer we could have expected. 10 points to you. Question 3 on the screen. 90 patients are taking part in a trial in UK to determine whether a wearable sensor is more effective at treating obesity than scheduled visits to the doctor. Which company is really involved in this? They come from a background of cutting-edge engineering and cutting-edge products. Who are we talking about? This company has come up with a very radical approach at measuring health performance. Yes, Posoko, this is your chance. And
Is it Fitbit?
Fitbit wouldn't really be UK-based, would it? Yes, I'll have to move on to Robert Bosch. To my left.
Is it Jawbone?
Jawbone would be incorrect as well. HCL, Mr. HCL.
Manchester United.
Manchester United would be involved in this. I'll have to move on to L&T. Yes, sir.
Virgin?
Virgin as a group? Virgin as a group? I fear not. Moves on. Back with Edelweiss.
So, is it that cell phone company, Vertu?
Unlikely. We're talking very cutting edge. Whose applied technology lab is very famous. And the last attempt at this on the podium. Yes.
Jaguar Land Rover.
Oh, now you're in the territory, but not yet. McLaren is the right answer. McLaren it is. I'll move on to question 4. This is for Robert Bosch. To my left, for 10 points. Due to the high content of a certain element, tons of these are being crushed at the ACC cement factory in Wadi in Karnataka. Crushed into very fine pieces and being mixed with other waste and then fed into the boiler. ACC cement, of course.
This is the Nestle Maggie.
This is the Nestle Maggie?
Yeah.
You mean Maggie's been crushed in a cement plant? Yeah. How precise could that be? Yes, that is Maggie. Nestle Maggie. And I'll move on to the next question. This is for you, HCL. Question 5 on the screen. Scientists discovered that the bumps at the front edge of this fin greatly increases its efficiency, reducing the drag significantly, and of course increasing lift. Companies are borrowing the concept and creating wind turbines and whatnot with this. What kind of fins?
Shark fins.
Is a brilliant answer, HCL. Yes, called winglets or sharklets. That's what they call it. Good answer, 10 points. Last question of the first round, L&T. Here it is on the screen. Student study by physics students at the University of Leicester suggests that the perfect this consists of men, women and children in the following configuration. Comparatively, if it is only male, it would be shorter. It will be up to 4 tiers only. If it is men, women and children, it could be up to 6 tiers. What are we talking about?
Is it pyramid?
You can elaborate. Yes, LD, you can elaborate. Yes.
Maybe how generation grows up in the pyramid structure.
Do you mean how pyramids are built using men, women?
Yeah.
Yes, like a human pyramid.
Yeah.
That's the right answer. Human pyramid is the right answer. Yes, indeed. Scores on the screen. We are at an important juncture of the quiz, and we will be back after a short break for more rounds of quizzing. Stay right here. Is the right answer. That's the office cubicle.
After 2 more rounds of quizzing, these were the scores. We now pick up the action from the 4th round.
Welcome back to Ascent Engineering Mastermind 2015, brought to you by Murugappa Group and our associate sponsor Capgemini. Next round is going to be a video round. You will have to answer questions. This is for 15 points again. I'll go anti-clockwise. I'll go fast. There will be only one question. The question shall not pass.
When you look down on your home planet from space, it's mind-boggling. Just so staggeringly beautiful. Being out in space is really the most foreboding, incredibly hostile environment. We can't go into an environment as challenging as that with any doubts. Is my spacesuit going to protect me today? Without the presence of, I think it would be terrifying.
From 34 million miles above us to several miles below us, and every point in between, you're going to find pushing the limits on lightweight, fuel-efficient planes. Helps us explore the frontiers of our capabilities. Allows us to do these things that haven't been possible before.
What material are they talking about? Quick one, L&T. You got to give me a good answer on this.
Electrons?
Yes, sir. What is the answer?
Electrons.
Electrons would be incorrect. Kevlar, that was bulletproof. I was talking bulletproof. We made skateboards, we made skis with that. Kevlar is what we were looking for. Let's move on to the next question. This is for you at CL.
Trail behind them as they navigate into the network. So mainly these robots here, their only task is to find the shortest way between their starting point and whatever target you're looking for into the network. So what is the fastest way to go from point A to point B? By themselves, this robot, they would just move around and they would get lost. Then they might reach point B from point A, but just by chance. But by working together and allowing them to communicate through this like light trail that you see in the videos, the robots will prefer to go where other robots have been before. The whole is bigger than the sum of the parts. So you take all the parts together and they do their own little behavior in their own little corner. But then when they start interacting with each other, it creates something bigger than them. You can imagine, in terms of application, you can imagine having these robots carrying material between different parts of a factory, of a plant.
What phenomena or who are they imitating? Who are they imitating? That's a question for HCL for 15 points. All right, HCL, I will need an answer for this.
Random guess, a blind person or visually handicapped.
Mumbai, do you think this is the right answer? No? What are we looking for? Ants. Ants, guys. HCL, we're looking for ants. That would be incorrect. I cannot award you those points. Next question, interesting one, on the screen.
In terms of cycling at night, I feel way less visible. Sometimes I choose not to cycle home at night. It's a lot more dangerous.
Light paint is a unique spray, different to other reflective products on the market. When you apply it to the surface, the reflective particles will stick together with a special adhesive, making the spray invisible by day, but light up at night in the glare of headlights.
All right, Robert Bosch, that was a very crisp video. This, as you saw, the live spray, is an innovation made by a very famous automotive company famed for such innovations, which helps safety of pedestrian nature and whatnot. You got to tell me who came up with the live spray. Give us a good answer.
Volvo.
Volvo is the right answer. Volvo it is. Volvo it is. Next question. This is for you, Posoko. 15 points on the screen.
First, the cask in which the fuel is to be transported is lowered into the spent fuel pool. Next, a newly installed fuel handling machine carefully lifts up fuel assemblies one by one at a speed of approximately 1 centimeter per second and loads them into the cask. It is possible that small pieces of debris have become trapped between the fuel and the rack. Therefore, we conduct the work carefully, watching and confirming each stage via an underwater camera and a measuring instrument.
All right. Question for you, Posoko. You just saw a decommissioning of something on a very large scale done in 2015. What was being decommissioned there? 15 points to be won. Yes.
Basically, a nuclear reactor is being decommissioned.
A nuclear reactor is being decommissioned?
Fukushima decommissioning.
Where else? Give us a high five on this. Yes! Fukushima, nuclear reactor. Last two questions of this round, starting with KPMG right now on the screen.
As long as I've lived in Iowa, there's always been wind.
This, what you saw, was the biggest commissioning of wind turbines in the world in Iowa. In Iowa, more than 400 turbines. Together, you got to tell me which company has made this possible. Only one company has had the capacity to get this done, and they have done it. The largest commissioning of wind turbines in the world in Iowa. Where has this happened? Where has this happened? Who has made it happen? Who has made this happen? Yes, KPMG, go for it. Go for it. 15 points to be won here.
We are guessing Suzlon.
Suzlon. Suzlon being all make in India is slightly incorrect. No, it's not Suzlon. Siemens. Siemens. Siemens had the equipment to connect 400 turbines spread across a huge geography and make it happen. Last question, Edelweiss, 15 points on the screen. Let's have a look. Edelweiss, which company has come up with an innovative way to maneuver tight driving conditions? The transparent bonnet. Associate a company with this. Go for Edelweiss. 15 points. Here we are. All right.
Land Rover.
Land Rover, is that a guess or are you confident about this?
Quite confident.
Quite confident. Is this because of the discovery or is it because of... It is because of discovery is the right answer. 15 points to them. That is a wonderful crack. It's a wonderful crack. After this round of quizzing, the scores are Edelweiss on 40 points, KPMG 25, Osoko 35, Robert Bosch 35, HCL is 45, and I have L&T at 20 points. Is that the closest leaderboard you've ever seen or what? Yes? Yes? Can you all give me a loud cheer for all the 16? It's time for a short break now. We'll be back in no time with more quizzing. This was the penultimate round of the national finale of Ascent Engineering Mastermind 2050, and now we are at the buzzer round. Can you have a big round of applause for all of them? Plus 10, minus 5. Very simple rules. I'm going to ask you 5 questions. First question on the screen, on the buzzer for 10 points. All right, here we are. We are with HCL. HCL, thank you guys. You've been lovely. Give us a good answer here.
Verghese Kurian.
It's the right answer. Verghese Kurian. Verghese Kurian. 10 points to them. Yes. I will be moving on to the next question on the buzzer on the screen. I have KPMG. KPMG, tell us what is the question?
So that's the formula for deriving current and the current and voltage formula that you have.
What is it? Please elaborate.
You can derive the one of the variables through this.
What is it
so
called?
you can divide or you can multiply.
I'll give you one last chance. I'll give you one last chance. What is it called? What is it called? Yep. Last attempt, last attempt, last attempt. I'll have to just retire it there. Sorry guys, that's a minus 5. That's a minus 5. What are we talking about? Ohm's law, guys. Ohm's law. You're right. You're right. It is IVR. It is Ohm's law, KPMG. You got it right, yet you got it wrong. Ohm's law is what we are expecting. I will be moving on to the next question on the buzzer on the screen. Here we go.
Boeing.
Yes, Boeing it is. 10 points to KPMG. They're back in the game. Next question on the buzzer on the screen. KPMG. Oh, they don't know the question yet? I'll still look at you. Tell us the question, KPMG. You have been really competing. So there are 2 quizmasters in the house. Just messing with you guys. You deserve a chance. I need an answer now.
Answer is human. So time person of the year, probably people.
People, human beings, all of us, people around. Absolutely wrong, that is. -5 kpmg, -5. Ebola virus. People who have been curing or helping with Ebola. With this, we have come to the last question of the quiz. I have Robert Bosch already hitting the buzzer. I need to find a seat for this. This is going to be interesting. Robert Bosch, let's start with what's the question and what's the answer and what's the justification for the answer. You have to give me a quick answer on this. Yes.
This is Narendra Modi.
This is Narendra Modi, and that is absolutely wrong. That's a -5. That's not Narendra Modi. That's a tweet for sure. Whose tweet is this? That's the Taj Mahal, guys. That's the first tweet ever made from the Taj Mahal account. What a wonderful, wonderful buzz around. Yes, we have all stretched our luck here. Who do you think has made it, guys? HCL, you already done the math? Yes, engineers in the house. How could I bluff them? But we still need to check how the other standings are, or even HCL has made it or not. I want all of you to put your hands together for all the national finalists of Ascent Engineering Mastermind 2015, brought to you by Murugappa Group and our associate partners, Capgemini. After an exciting national finale of 5 rounds of quizzing, the final scores are here. Put your hands together for the winners. We have the winners HCL, and you have done exceptionally well with 55 points. Finishing next in line is Edelweiss, as you rightly guessed, with 40 points. Mumbai being proud. Mumbai, that's a loud cheer for Edelweiss. I want all of you, one last cheer, and this has to be for the entire engineering fraternity and Ascent Engineering Mastermind 2015. Can you give me a loud hip hip? Hip hip! And a loud cheer for Mumbai, hip hip! HCL it is. Congratulations, gentlemen. You're our winners for Ascent Engineering Mastermind 2015. May I request Mr. Ramesh Menon to be back on the stage, sir. Director HR Murugappa Group, and Mr. Milind Pingre from Director Times Group to also join us on the stage. We are having prizes for the runners-up right now. Prize for the runners-up. Bombay boys. Yes, Mr. Milind Pingre, Director Times Group, to award Edelweiss runners-up. Very well deserved, Mumbai. Local team, very proud to see them. Yes. Woo. HCL, the grand finale winners for Ascent Engineering Mastermind 2015. Congratulations. Just request Mr. Namru Kishore to just join us on the stage and share a thank you note for AEM 2015. And I'm going to thank so dearly Mr. Menon for really being here, cheering all the engineers in the house. And Mr. Milind Pingre, thank you so much for coming over.
What a day it has always been. For last 4 years, I have been witnessing. Makes us, each one of us, proud of the engineering excellence that has been there under this roof amongst all of you. So thank you for really coming over here, committing, giving your best, and making us all really, feel proud with the best answers that we get from all of you. And it can never be achieved, making it the 4th edition, until and unless each one of you really participate to the fullest and make it success. I'd first like to congratulate all the winners who've really done very well, and a big thanks to our sponsor, Mr. Menon, the commitment that really shown this year. helps us really take some of these very nice initiatives to all the engineers across the country, bring some of the best over here, and be ready for the next year to take it, again to the larger number of people. So really thank you for giving us this opportunity to be, hosting it again under your sponsorship. And thanks to you, Milind, for really being here, gracing the event, and everyone. Can't be, ending this thank you note without thanking Zonal for his great abilities to bring the best out the engineers over here. So thank you.
And the curtains come down on Ascent Engineering Mastermind 2015, brought to you by Murugappa Group and associate sponsors Capgemini. We'll see you next year.